There we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. If y'all don't know, that is my college football fight theme song. Welcome to the Zone Sports Podcast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yes, sir. You know what time it is. It is your boy Big V. I'm one half of the host of the show. You see my guy over there and his ECU Splinter. Let him know who you be, my G.
Yo, 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 it's your boy COOL, always wondering what the hell. It's your boy Corey, never telling the same old tired story. And it's your boy Cool C, who never, and I mean ever dated a floozy. And for those out there in YouTube land that have the pleasure of seeing us on video, we got the sign out for you right there. Bam! It's your boy Corey, Big Vito. Big Vito, what's happening,
Yes.
man?
Man, you already know what time it is, bro. I'm hyped. You know what I mean? For those that don't know why we so hype and coming in with all this energy, yo, it is day, not even day, it is week one. Last week was week zero when we
Yes,
had, so a couple of college games popped off. But this week right here, Labor Day weekend, this is what we come for, pause. This is what we all the college football fans. This is what it's about right here. You know
yes,
what I mean? Labor Day weekend, big game weekend, the start of some soccer and rockin' football. You know what I mean? That's what we starting the show with, man. You
yes,
know what I mean? Week one, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, it is some major games going down this
woo,
weekend. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm doing all right. I know, Corey, I know you doing all right. You know what I mean? You looking
yeah,
all right. You know what I mean? So we can just get that out of the way. It is time to talk college football,
yes,
Corey.
Lord.
It is time, man. It is time, Corey. First of all, I want to be clear. No disrespect to the guys that are playing tomorrow and Friday night. You know what I mean? Because really, week one pop off Thursday night. Is some games going on, some decent games too. I'm gonna tune in. Friday, you know what I mean? They got some joints too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm a watch. But Saturday, Corey, listen. I already told my wife want to hit me up. Yo, what you think about? I had to hit it with the Jamie Foxx, Corey. I had to hit it with the Jamie Foxx, Corey. I had to. I had to hit it with.
Yeah,
I'm nothing's on the agenda for this weekend, baby. I'm not doing nothing. Sunday, you maybe can get me to step out if need be. You know what I'm saying? But Saturday, don't look my way. Don't bother me. I'm gonna probably step outside and cook on the grill a little bit, Corey. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But for the most part, Corey, I'm locked in on Saturday, Corey. I'm locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a slate of games. I'm talking about, Corey. Listen, man. I'm just gonna run down some of my
Yeah.
favorites. I'm gonna be peeping. Let's just point out the elephant in the room. Texas and Ohio State. Let's just go. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get the predictions, Corey, because I'm glad we're here about Texas because we have a topic too to discuss about a certain specific player on Texas. So I might just transition into that if need be. But yo, listen, Texas, Ohio State. Number one, Texas. Number three, Ohio State. Popping off at 12 p.m. on Fox. Corey, this is going to be a barn burner. This is going to be a smoker, Corey. This may be the game of the day. Matter of fact, I don't want to say that because some of them lower tier teams, like a
Right.
Ball versus a Purdue, that could end up being something
Yeah.
crazy. Last week, Corey, I watched let me see what team that was that I watched. I watched a crazy game. It was the Kansas State game that came on last Saturday. I don't know if you watched that.
Oh no, I did watch it.
That
I did.
game was
I
what?
watched week zero. I don't fuck around.
Thank you. I know you didn't. Corey, listen. What a way to start off the college football season. I'm talking about from play one to the last play. Corey, that's what I'm talking about. This is why we love college football. You can't listen, no disrespect to the pros, but I can guarantee you week one in NFL won't be like week zero in college football. It just won't.
Mm,
It just
mm.
won't, Corey. I'm willing to go on record and say we won't be as even excited. it won't even have the excitement to the games of week one. Of course, we're gonna be bad. We're gonna be happy because NFL is back.
No doubt.
But when we talking college football, Corey, it's
Can
nothing
I tell
like
you
it.
something while you're talking about that?
Of course.
Big V. I've been having an internal struggle with myself regarding college football versus the NFL. As far as like which one I like better,
Mm-hmm.
and I like both of them. Like I do, and I don't know how much of it has to do with the fact that college football is on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just the complete turnaround of the NIL. I don't know what it is. I'll say this real quick, Big V, and I'm gonna let you continue rocking as you're doing so eloquently. College football to me is giving NFL a run for its money. I tell you what, I, I'm not gonna say I could do without the NFL. I'm not going that far because I'm still the idiot that was still buy the Sunday ticket. So
Yes.
there's some addiction there. But boy, if you telling me that, you know what, man, might just be college football, NFL might go on a hiatus for like a couple of weeks, I'll be like, okay. I'm there with it. I love college football, Big V. I just do, man.
I can relate, Corey, because I listen, I don't have a struggle with it. I love college sports more than I love the pro sports. I just do, especially regarding football. I love college, and I've been that way since a child. Listen,
Okay.
I've always bought the college football games, even as a kid. I had to have them, Corey. Even now, I can miss Madden for years. I
Mm-hmm.
can't miss college football. When they took it away, Corey, they took
Dog,
my soul away.
say that.
They took my soul. Nobody was more excited for them to bring back college football than me.
I believe
And,
that.
and listen, I'm still waiting on them to give us that college basketball. When they give me that,
It's over.
Corey, listen, the pod might be canceled for 6 months.
Straight up.
You talk about college, the college basketball video game with the NIL deals.
Over.
Dog, with the tournament, I miss playing the tournament, Corey, in the
See that.
video game. I do. And
Yeah.
now when I play the college football video game now, and they have the playoffs now, it's nothing. I be hype at the crib. I
Yes.
be literally hype, Corey. The crowd get me hype. I turn the volume up on 49
I
when I
mean,
play, Corey.
there's nothing like when you playing. I'm speaking more so for 25. I know you're on 26 now. And when you're in that first playoff game and it's like third and long, and you hear my man, who I don't really care for the song, but from a stadium standpoint, it gets me hype. You hear that Shet West Mo Bamba song playing
Oh
on
my
third
God.
down, and your controller just starts shaking. Big V, I'm done. I can hijack the whole podcast with just that
Oh
part
my.
right there.
You
Go ahead, bro.
you can't even see the play that you call, you squeak. Oh my God, what a game. I love it. I love it. But Corey, listen, this Texas and Ohio State is crazy. This could ultimately determine a college football spot too, if you know what I
Mhm.
mean. It's gonna be ridiculous. Of course, I'm never rooting for Ohio State.
Facts.
I'm excited to see that Texas game. I also think, Corey, um the Alabama FSU, I want to see
That's
that.
going to be an interesting game. That is not Nick Saban's
It's
Alabama
not.
team
It's not.
anymore. You're right. I'm
It's
peeping
not.
that one too, Big V.
And with Alabama coming in at number 8, like this ain't really Alabama's type of history per se. They are really
Right.
top 5 teams, but top 10 nonetheless.
Yeah.
I also, Corey, I think I want to peep out. I think I want to watch the LSU and Clemson. I think
I
that'll be
want to watch
good.
that.
Number 9 LSU and number 4 Clemson. They say the guy from Clemson. I messed his name up. His last name. Kolumsky. I don't know. It's something like that. Kimball. I don't. Some. They say anyway. He's up for Heisman consideration already. I want to see what he's looking like. I know he's pretty good on the video game. I want to see what he look like in real life. Of course, I want to see the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah.
Just to see what we looking like coming in at number 14 gets New Mexico State, University of New Mexico. Um, I'm hoping that we get that should be a win. But listen, this is college football.
You think?
We've seen Michigan lose to App State. Let's be clear. We seen it, Corey. We saw it. We saw them lose to App State, Corey.
And
We
then
seen it.
was it last year? Was it Northern Illinois? Oh no, did they beat? Yeah, was it y'all or was it Notre Dame? I can't remember. It was Northern Illinois. They upset somebody last year.
I
But
think,
to your point, anything can happen.
Corey,
I think it's Notre Dame that they beat. Yeah,
I think it was them.
yeah, it wasn't.
Anything
I'm talking
can
for trying to put that on y'all, Big V.
no, listen, no doubt. Listen, I can't blame you. I can't at this point. I can't blame you. My sleeper game, Corey, for me, I think, and I could be wrong. I want to check out the Penn State game. They're going against Nevada. I want to see what Penn State looking like coming at in number 2. I'm not familiar with that game. Georgia has Marshall. They should, go ahead and, put that in the bag. But it's a slate of games. I mean, you got Syracuse at Tennessee. Tennessee coming number 24. That could go either way.
Yeah.
It's. I'm just looking at the slate. I mean, man. I mean, you got. Is that Georgia against Marshall? They're the number 5 team coming in. But the number 1 game I do want to see, Corey, is that Texas and Ohio State. Corey, of course I'm going Texas in that game just because I hate Ohio State. Corey, what are some of the games that you are looking forward to on
Dog, let's go ahead and start with Thursday, man. My ECU Pirates going against NC State on the ACC network.
Hey, you know what, Corey? Listen, it's some people out there that may be a bit younger that don't know. This ECU and NC State game used to be a smoker in the 90s. I just want to put that was damn near bowl game type shit. Like for real. I don't think people know how crazy that used to be.
Real big deal. And if I'm not mistaken, we played NC State in our bowl game. It was either this past year or last year, where there was a straight up brawl on the field, Big V.
I remember.
Oh, it's here. It's here. No love for NC State.
Is that going to be in Greenville or in Raleigh?
They are going to be, now they're going to be in Raleigh. They're going to be in Raleigh. So
I thought it was going to be in the P. I ain't know they were going to
get that done. We got the, and they're always close. ECU's been coming in on the short end of the stick, and I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm ready to get it to the Wolf Pack and get them out of here. Okay, but it's gonna be a hell of a matchup. All right, and let's roll on to Friday, Big V. I can talk about ECU forever.
Okay.
All right, Friday night, I want to check out. What I want to check out is Colorado. With Dion going.
Oh, they got Georgia Tech. Okay.
Yeah, I want to see without the main group of characters there. I want to see how well Dion brought in with the transfers. I kind of, that's more of a curiosity game. I kind of want to see what Dion got up his sleeve because a lot of cats counting them out. I'm not going to do that. We're going to see on Friday night, but I ain't counting my man out quite yet, man. He still got a lot left.
Yeah.
Of course, we talked about the Texas and Ohio State game. That's basically a pick 'em according to Vegas. They got Ohio State by a 1.5. That's basically Vegas' way of saying that's a pick 'em game. Don't nobody know who the hell gonna win. We don't know what Texas is gonna look like with Quinn Ewers not being there, with your guy Manning, Arch Manning being there. So okay, let me keep going. I can keep talking, Big V. You know how I can do. I can keep going, Big V. Let me see what else we got on deck. What we also have on deck, you just mentioned it. Alabama, Florida State.
Yeah,
already automatic peeping that. We spoke about that already. Let me see here. We also have that on deck. Let me see here. Trying to scroll as fast as I can without going over. Okay, LSU and Clemson. You talked about that already. Definitely want to check that one out.
Absolutely.
Now, I want to check that one out now on Sunday, just like you, Big V. Picking out on Sunday, and it's going to be flying all over the place. So we got 2 games on Sunday. I'm going to probably fire up the grill around about 2, 3 o'clock. Hopefully, I'll be in on my 3rd beer by then. Virginia Tech and South Carolina. Woo! But, hey, it's college football on. I'm going to have a couple of beers, burgers flying all over. I don't know what's going on or whatever, but I'm going to have the iPad out on the deck, Big V. I'm going to be checking it out.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, gotta see that one.
Gotta see that.
The old school, as they used to say back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Catholics versus convicts. What?
Oh,
no way. And then Monday, the head cap of the nightcap of your guy, Bill Belichick, not mine, Chapel Bill and all that crap to go straight to hell. But he is coaching my other squad, known as the North Carolina Tar Heels out of Chapel Hill. We got ECU that night. So look, Billy, I'm calling him Billy. I ain't calling him no Chapel Bill, none of that mess with his 14-year-old girl. I'm not doing none of that, Big V. I'm not going to be disrespectful to your head coach of my squad, Big V. I'm not going to do that to him. His disrespectful Chester Sylvester looking ass. I'm not going to do that, Big V. I am hoping that he can leave my North Carolina Tar Heels, your coach, over a victory over TCU Monday night while I'm still eating leftovers.
That's gonna be a smoker. That's gonna be a
That's going to
smoker.
be a good one.
That's gonna be a
That's
smoker.
going to be a good one.
Two
That's going to be
unranked
bad.
teams. Two unranked teams. But listen, that game. That's not nothing to sneeze at. That is on
Right.
Monday on Labor Day for a reason. TCU is to be respected, and so are the
Yeah.
Tar Heels. Absolutely. I want to see that. Cause this will be Bill's debut, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be paying attention to that. No disrespect, that I didn't mention the Monday games or the Sunday games. I would be locked in on those too. But oh man, this is gonna be great. Um, since we have, we talking about Texas right now, we can go to, what I want to discuss in the docket later on. Um, there's been a lot of talk about Arch Manning. Can he get the job done? People saying they haven't seen enough of him. What some people saying that he's one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL is already ready to get their claws into him, so to speak. I want to ask you though, do you think Arch Manning thus far, do you have him being overrated, underrated, or the jury's still out?
To me, the jury's still out.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to pay attention for two reasons right now. Is because he's playing for Texas, one of the most
Yeah.
prestigious, universities out there, especially from a football standpoint. Last name's Manning, or whatnot. So I think the pressure on him is going to be enormous. Now, I know what people have been saying on ESPN today. So, well, it's not going to really matter until he gets to the NFL. Well, let's make sure he gets to the NFL first. Right now, depending on how he plays starting tomorrow, well, I'm sorry, it's, Saturday, is going to determine where he gets drafted at and stuff like that. Because I feel like this. Um, it may be reversed. I don't want to totally compare this to the Sanders deal where, too much attention caused, Shedeur to drop or whatnot. But on the flip end, I mean, dude, if you like, I think grace is going to be given on Saturday, win or lose. It's going to be more so about how he plays. And then if he ends up getting stomped and he just looks totally inadequate at the quarterback position, that's going to be bad. But even then, it's going to be about the bounce back or whatever. I give him mad props, and I think a lot of the media and everyone gives him props because he could have easily entered the transfer portal a few times. Got beat out by Quinn Ewers, who, if I'm not mistaken, just made the roster at Miami in the NFL as of today. So he could have left and did this whole well. Look, man, y'all, hey, y'all know who I am. Y'all know who my family lineage is. Even though, like you pointed out a while back, he's not really like he's like the nephew, like his uncle got like but be that as it may, last name's Manning, last name's Manning. The pressure will be on him. And look, far as I know, this guy been getting scouted by the NFL well before tomorrow, whatever. So, I mean, well before Saturday. So, hey, look, the pressure is there. I don't think he's getting any treatment quite yet, though. Not yet. What say you?
I think it's a little bit of a few things. I think he's overrated a little bit. And I think that because I as the kids would say, it's a lot of glazing going on. A lot of glazing, Corey, in my opinion. Um, you know, I think he's a little bit overrated by what the the professional analytic people and the professional talk show people have him down for. I mean, the guy's only played like 2 or 3 games, Corey.
Play with him. He ain't played nothing. We don't know.
And let's be clear, he didn't play nobody. But oh, the NFL, he's NFL ready. They want to sink their teeth into him. These teams are just chopping at the bit. Yeah, why? I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Sorry, not impressed. I think some of his too is he's living off the last name. Salute. I get it. I know. As you can't help what you were born into. No doubt.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming him. He's just a kid. I'm not doing all that. I'm just going off what the hype is. I still think that he's a little bit overrated. And I think that he's living off the last name. I think that the NFL teams are banking on that last name because of the lineage or whatnot. And maybe that's fair. But just from my eye test as I like to do, not impressed. Not me. Need to see more. Oh, and by the way, when you did play teams, you was getting laid out on your ass. Do we need to revisit who did he play? Georgia, who was laying him out on his ass last year?
Yeah.
That was bad. That was awful.
Yeah.
And if you think for 1 second that they're not gonna dial up that blitz and try to lay you on your ass because they're watching that
No.
because
No, they don't.
they're watching that Georgia tape. Like, see, this is what we need to do. We're gonna lay him on his ass. And again, that was last year though. You probably have gotten smarter, stronger, all that. Salute. But this is if you're gonna prove it, we need to see it week one when you're going against a team like I'm not even gonna say the. I almost said the Ohio State. Oh my god.
Don't
Oh
do
my
it.
god. I can't. Oh my god. I almost barfed. Pardon me. But when you're going against the Ohio State Buckeyes, this is when it counts. Not when you're going against New Mexico State or whatever you was doing out there. I gotta see it. And even if y'all lose, it's about how you lose.
Yeah.
Did you get put on your ass 15 times like you did against Georgia? How many picks you throw? What kind of style did you go down? And then, maybe we can discuss some more, your performance next week. But we watching, man. We watching. We
And
watching.
you know what else, real quick, Big V is about, talking about him going to the pros already. Yo, going against Ohio State. I mean, you can argue that's a semi-pro team. You
Absolutely.
think some players from Ohio State ain't gonna go in the first, second, and third and fourth round of the draft next year? That'll be a real good semi-test for the NFL if you're ready.
There you go. There you go. We're gonna keep it college football because we gotta keep it college football. And this next topic just pains me to even talk about.
Man,
Ladies and gentlemen, the zone is out there. If you love college football like we do, you know that this Saturday will be Lee Corso's last college football game day. If you know Lee Corso, you know what he means to college football game day. Um, I don't care why he's leaving. I'm assuming it has to do with age and health. I'm going to just assume so. Um, I don't. It's none of my business. I just want to take the time out to thank Lee Corso, man.
yes, sir.
Lee Corso, man, you are the reason for damn near my whole life. I have got up on a Saturday during the college football season at damn near. I wake up early. I'm up early 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But boy, I'll be watching something like Martin or Ridiculousness or whatever show just to keep me or playing the game. I might wake up and play the college football game on Saturday. But I was just doing that to stall out until college football game day came on. Just so
Boy.
I could tune in, just to see at that last second,
Yes,
just because I wanted to see the build up to the very last second at 11:59
say
a.m.
that.
to see what mascot hair Lee Corso was going to choose. I just wanted to see him put the head on, do that stupid ass pageant wave he be doing, Corey, all that, man. I live for that up until this coming up Saturday.
Yeah.
Lee Corso, man, no disrespect to the whole staff. This ain't about the staff right now.
Nah, it sure ain't.
This is about the living legend, Lee Corso, man. Us at the Zone Sports Podcast, man, appreciate everything you've done for Saturdays during college football season.
Man, I echo every single thing you just said. ESPN had a special
Yeah,
called Not So
not
Fast,
so fast, my friend.
and my wife and I we watched it 2 days ago. And when I tell you at the end, when Kirk Herbstreit is there and they're watching it in the College Football Hall of Fame, which I've been to, that theater style, and it just gets you pumped up for college football. But instead, for those who haven't seen it, it was basically a homage to Lee Corso. And I'm telling you, if you ain't crying, you're
Yeah.
gonna be real close of just everyone telling him what he meant and did for college football and the documentary. And I wish it could have been longer. I wish it could have been a good 2 or 3. They should have broke that up in like 3 or 4 episodes. I'm greedy. That's just the fiend in me when it comes to college football, man. And I just love how they took it from him being a player to him being a coach to him starting at ESPN. And then, I mean, just how innovative. They even talked about how innovative he was at COVID doing the headgear from his house, and stuff
That
like
was
that.
dope. That was dope.
And Big V, man, I'm not 100% sure if there's a direct reason as to why he's leaving. He's 90 years old, man. He just turned 90 on August the 7th. And the selfish part of me is like, hey, man, do this till the wheels fall off. But you know what? He also talked about, and even his family talked about, man, it's going to be kind of cool to have him home on Saturdays. And you are a family guy.
Yeah.
I am a family guy. I live for my family. I love being around my wife and daughter. I don't get any greater joy than being around them, and that time that is spent with them is invaluable. And Lee Corso, you could argue that he sacrificed basically his whole life for the game of college football. So you may say, well, where are you getting at? I'm getting at the point of it's all good, man. It's all right. You done enough, Mr. Lee Corso. You did enough. Job well done. And not so fast, my friend.
38 years.
Crazy.
I'm 42 years old, Corey. I just wanted to put that in perspective.
Wow. And,
38
and,
seasons, man.
and Big V, you hit on something else too, man. It's like sometimes I'm with you. Like cats know a perfect night for me is waking up. Now I'm not an early bird like you are. I don't even wake up about like 8, 9 o'clock. And seeing the opening of college football game day and listening to the music and all that stuff there. And then really like in between like 10 to about like 11:45, you need to run out to the store
Get
real
up.
quick.
Yeah, 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 real quick. Yeah.
You get your quick bathe on or whatever.
Yep, yep.
Man, Big V, when about 11:45 hit, when they got that celebrity guest picker, who, if I'm not mistaken, Charles Barkley was the first ever, according to the documentary, first game day picker. And 11:45, and you know what I'm watching for? I'm watching for Mr. Lee, the great Mr. Lee Corso, to say, "Not so fast, my friend," with that little pencil. Okay, I'm waiting for him to pick an Alabama, the elephant, and smack curb up with the snout of the elephant and all that stuff, man. Hey, Corso,
I'm looking for him to grab the head, act like he gonna put it on, not put it on, then grab the real one. Are you crazy?
dude, legend. And I hope that ESPN, after he's done, man, don't give that headgear to nobody else, man. Don't give it to nobody else. If so, you're gonna have to earn it. But
No.
nah, that's Lee Corso's thing, man. Leave that where it's at.
I think they
Find
need
another way to be innovative, because that's how Lee Corso was when he first got there.
I think Saturday they need to put the last head that he wears in the like some Hall of Fame or something. I think they need to do that.
They should.
This, and I don't want this job to go to anybody else. I think it
No.
would be disrespectful. I wouldn't like it. I don't care how much you try to drive it down my throat. Pause. I wouldn't
Yeah.
like it. No, I don't. I
And,
don't.
and and Big V, they got enough people on the show. I mean, keep in mind now, you got my man Pat McAfee, who's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, he's smoking it.
And they got Nick Saban. So they he don't like. There's enough people up there that don't replace Corso. He's one of one.
Lee Corso, man, we appreciate you. Salute,
Salute, my friend.
man. And I mean, hey man, on that note, I don't even. I think that should be it. I think we need to end it on the Lee Corso note, man. Listen, we don't need no what the hell segment after that. It
Yeah,
just need to be ended on Lee Corso,
there you
man,
go.
man.
Salute, my friend.
Man, and I hate when we have to do this for Dick Vitale,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
gonna be another one that's gonna be tough to and my guy too, I know you don't care as much, I don't think you do, for my guy that we talking that does the college football, not football, but basketball. He always gotta get the puppies in order. I
I'm
like
talking about Bill Rafferty.
Raftery.
Let me tell you something about Bill Rafferty.
I love
He's
him.
very annoying, but he is extremely talented.
I love him. I
And
love him.
if I
I
got to hear that dude say "kiss the puppy" one more damn time, Big V, I'm gonna go to
I,
wherever he's at, and
I
I'm just
love
gonna
it.
look at him because I ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm just gonna just look at him with disgust and disdain.
I love. I love him. I live for when I love for when college basketball pops off and he's calling the game. He say a little bit of man to man. I love
Dude,
that story.
hey, hey, since we said, look, you brought up Dick Vitale, man, and I don't know what the reasoning is, but they took him off Carolina and Duke games,
Yeah, it ain't been the same.
dude. And first of all, I want to be clear. Jay Billis, albeit a Dookie, does a hell of a job.
Salute, salute.
They like this don't have nothing to do with him. But can we find a way to get Dickie V back on the Carolina and Duke basketball games? Just if anyone cares, just saying.
Mm.
Eh,
Sh- Shout out to the people that care about our podcast and tap in each and every week
yeah,
when we drop these joints, whether you're catching the clips on YouTube, watching the whole joint, or catching them on social media, what have you. Man, we appreciate everybody that be sharing it, tapping in, calling me, coming. We love it all, man. We appreciate it, man.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Thank you for staying with us, man. And if you are new to the joint, we end it smooth, man. Like this.
Hey.